What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you've already seen in the title of today's video, we're going to go ahead and do our 2-month review on our BUCKAROO authentic Australian leather bag. So before we get into today's video though, I would like y'all to drop a like or a dislike if you don't mind, whatever y'all prefer, and hit the subscribe button and also the bell notification. All you need to subscribe is a email address, and all that does is lets YouTube tell us who subscribed and that you subscribe to our channel. So let's go ahead and get right into today's video. I like to keep it sweet but short with y'all. I put this into 4 pros and about 3 cons because it's really all I can think of about this belt. I'm absolutely loving this belt. I use this belt every single day, day in, day out. I've used it in 50-degree weather. I've used it in 105-degree weather. Absolutely love it. And I would also like to say, just before we get started, y'all can go ahead and see the original video of this belt right here. My original unboxing and review of how everything came, and I set everything up and how I originally liked it before I actually got to use it. So that video is right there. Let's go ahead and get into some pros. So first pro, I would like to state that the bag is very, very comfortable. The leather, I guess you could, not really the leather, but the padding right here, I explained, it's almost like the padding of a horse blanket is the best I could explain it. Super soft on the shoulders, super soft on the waistline. I did get the tradesman back support belt, so that does help me a lot because I do have my lower back does hurt a lot carrying all this weight sometimes, like with sciatic problems and stuff like that. But I mean, that's any carpenter, we all gonna be broke up, bro. So first pro, I would like to say that it's very, very comfortable, a lot more comfortable than I was expecting it to be. Number 2, I also would like to state that it does not move a lot, and what I mean by that is like the bags don't slide all over the place while you working and maneuvering through things and stuff like that, because it has the second belt, as I showed in the first video. So basically it has your big belt that goes around your waist and has a little bitty belt that sits on the outside, holds all your bags, hammer holders, tape holders, stuff like that. So I do like that it does not move around. That actually does work just as good as they say it does, so good for them. Third, I would like to say that it distributes weight very good with the shoulder braces. You would think that it would pull down on your shoulders a lot, or if you don't have them, it would put a lot of weight on your hips. And I've actually used it either or. I've actually unstrapped it like this, let it hang down, you know, use it like that just to see how it was. Still wasn't bad. So I mean, if you don't get the shoulder straps, not even a big deal. It's super comfortable. I do run it with the shoulder straps because I do like it. I do keep a lot of stuff in my bag. I'll keep like in all 3 of my pouches. I'll actually go ahead and show y'all. So like in here, I'll actually have my tape measure in this one. I got my knife. Usually I'll run 2 knives and a pencil. In here, y'all can't really see, but I have a bunch of metal screws like this on top. And then I got my Milwaukee 6-inch speed square, which I also recommend y'all checking out. Y'all will like that. And then in here, there's my other knife. And then I also got Sharpie and some 2-inch torque screws. So I'll run all that in the left pouch, which is my only thing I have on my left side. Swinging over to my right side, I have my Martinez hammer, which y'all see me do a 2-month review in the video before this. I also have my hook for my drills or impacts. You just clip them in there. And then I also have my outer box for my cell phone, which just clips in there like that. So it's nice if I'm working, I need to get a phone call or something, boom, I have my phone right there. So that makes it very nice. And I also had a 4th pro. It is very, very durable. I haven't had a single bag tear or a rivet break off or anything. I have not even leather stretch, nothing. And I mean, I guess for 2 months, maybe that's going to be every bag, but I don't know. I beat the crap out of this bag. It might sound nasty, but I sweat in it a lot. You would think that would kind of have some wear and tear on the leather. It does not. The leather's just as thick as it was, just as durable as it was since day one. When the BUCKAROO belt came in the original video, everything was like already broken in, which is very rare for a brand new leather belt. Usually everything's kind of stiff. You kind of got to sweat in it a little bit, kind of get it to working before it loosens up and flattens. Not the BUCKAROO belt. It's been flat since day one, and it is literally just as durable as before. So I will say that I absolutely love that. So running over the pros real quick, I love how comfortable it is. I love that the fact that the bags and the belt don't move all over the place on you because of the secondary belt. I love that how it distributes the weight between the hip belt and the shoulder suspenders. And I also love that it's durable. So let's go ahead and jump straight into the cons. First con, I would say that if you run a lot of stuff in it like me, it does tend to get a little bit heavy. That's not necessarily the bag's fault. That is just you have these shoulder suspenders and this big 6-inch belt at the bottom, so you have a tendency to want to put a lot of stuff in it because you have room for it. And like I say, if we're actually doing a metal job that I'll be posting a video for soon. If I'm on the roof, I have one pouch full of metal screws, another pouch full of Torxsters, tape. I got my hammer. I got a Milwaukee Impact with a 5-volt battery on it, and my phone. So it tends to get a lot of stuff. I would say the belt probably weighs like at least 20 pounds by the time I got everything on it. So not necessarily the belt's fault. It's my fault, you know. But you know, thinking in my head, I got these suspenders. I got this badass bag. I'm gonna load this baby down. Now, being that heavy, still super comfortable, does still tend to hurt your back just like any other bag would with 20 pounds of shit in it, right? So that would be my first con, is that you gotta kind of watch, because you do want to overload the belt and it makes it heavy on you, but that's just a personal thing. Second would be that when you have, it all depends on if you like to wear the bag on your hips or kind of higher up. Sometimes I tend to kind of choke up on the bag and wear it a little bit above my hips. And when I'm bending down, if I'm like on a roof or something and I'm bending down, the bags do tend to want to flip like that. They kind of want to flip over, and it does get kind of aggravating, but also that could be me just kind of wearing the belt a little bit too high. So that's one thing about it, is if you're going to wear it above your hips, just note that if you bend over, the bags will kind of want to flip over because they're loose and broken in, and you might spill screws all over, and it might make you mad. So that's just another thing to look forward, not look forward to, but look out for. Third thing, I only have 3 cons. So the third thing would be that it does take a little while to adjust once you first get it set up and get it out the mail and unboxed and everything. You get the belt, you put all your bags on it, adjust them where you want. You got to figure out how tight you want your secondary belt, and then the suspenders. The suspenders was probably the hardest thing to adjust, and not that it was hard. It just took a while to, you know, to get everything folded right and looking nice and get it adjusted. And it probably took me a good 2-3 weeks just to get the bag comfortable to where I like it. And to be honest with you, I actually still change it up every now and then. Maybe once every 2 weeks, I still kind of change it up depending on how I'm feeling that day, how high I want to wear the bag and not. But once you do get it adjusted, it actually is very comfortable and very user-friendly. So I just want to state that. Once again, 3 cons. Gets heavy if you put too much shit in it, which is a personal thing. The bag does like to flip over if you wear it too high on your hips and you bend it down too much. And the third would be that it does take a while to set up originally out the box. And that's not necessarily, 3 of those things aren't bad things, but if I have to put cons on it, that way, you know, y'all know I can't just have pros. So pros would be, it's comfortable. It doesn't move a lot between the bags side to side because of the secondary belt. 3 would be that it distributes the weight good, and 4 being that it's durable. So those are my pros and cons. If you like this video, if you like this review and you thought it was you know, worth y'all time and it helped y'all, please drop a like. If you didn't, drop a dislike. It's all good, no hate, all love. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. As always, comment, like, subscribe, share on Facebook. Thank y'all.